The Asian entertainment scene is buzzing louder than ever as two names resurface with startling intensity: Tian Xuning and Ziyu. Across social media platforms, fan forums, and industry watch lists, their names are trending again, sparking debates, theories, and a single burning question: what is actually happening behind the scenes as 2026 approaches? This is not a sudden accident. The renewed spotlight on Tian Xuning and Ziyu appears to be the result of a complex mix of timing, fan culture, industry strategy, and the growing global appetite for Asian pop culture. While official confirmations remain scarce, the noise itself tells a compelling story. A sudden surge that feels anything but random. In recent months, both names have climbed trending charts almost simultaneously. On X, formerly Twitter, fan-made hashtags referencing 2026 began appearing in multiple languages. TikTok edits featuring archival clips, interviews, and speculative captions reached millions of views within days. Reddit threads dissected every appearance, repost, and cryptic emoji. Industry observers point out that this kind of synchronized attention rarely happens by chance. Entertainment analysts suggest that agencies often test the waters long before major announcements. Subtle signals like dormant social media accounts becoming active, old content being re-uploaded, or collaborators mentioning names in interviews are commonly used to measure public interest. In this case, the response has been explosive. Who are Tian Xuning and Ziyu today? Tian Xuning is known among fans for his calm charisma, versatile performance style, and a career that blends acting, music, and variety show appearances. His public image has long been associated with professionalism and artistic growth rather than scandal or controversy. This makes the current surge of speculation particularly intriguing. Many fans note that Tian Xuning has maintained a relatively low profile recently, often a strategic move before a major return. Ziyu, on the other hand, represents a different kind of star power. Known for youthful energy, visual appeal, and strong fan engagement, Ziyu's name has consistently circulated within idol culture. What's new is the scale of attention. International fanbases, including those in Southeast Asia, Europe, and Latin America, are now actively participating in discussions that were once mostly domestic. Why is everyone talking about 2026? The year 2026 keeps appearing in fan theories, countdown graphics, and speculative articles. But why one? Contract cycles. In the Chinese and broader Asian entertainment industry, multi-year contracts often expire around 5 to 7 year marks. 2026 aligns suspiciously well with several known industry cycles. Fans believe this could open doors to new agencies, independent projects, international collaborations, to a new generation shift. 2026 is widely predicted to mark a generational transition in Asian pop culture. Established stars are expected to reinvent themselves, while newer idols aim to secure long-term relevance. Tian Xuning and Ziyu sit perfectly at the intersection of experience and adaptability. 3. Global expansion strategy. Streaming platforms and international brands are investing heavily in Asian talent. A carefully timed comeback or collaboration in 2026 could target global audiences more effectively than ever before. Collaboration rumors, coincidence or calculated move? One of the most talked about theories suggests a possible collaboration not necessarily romantic or dramatic, but professional. Fans point to similar visual themes in recent photo shoots, overlapping stylists and creative teams, shared attendance at private industry events. It's important to emphasize, there is no official confirmation of a joint project. Still, in entertainment, silence can be strategic. The power of the fans. Perhaps the most undeniable force behind this phenomenon is the fandom itself. Fan communities today are no longer passive. They analyze data, coordinate trending schedules, translate content across languages, and even influence brand decisions. In the case of Tian Xuning and Ziyu, fan-driven momentum appears to have reignited industry interest. Marketing experts note that organic fan hype is more valuable than paid promotion, especially when expanding into new markets. Media silence that speaks volumes. Despite the noise, both artists and their representatives have remained unusually quiet. No denials. No confirmations. Just carefully curated appearances and neutral statements. To seasoned observers, this is a classic pre-announcement phase. What could 2026 actually bring? While nothing is confirmed, insiders and analysts speculate several realistic possibilities: a major drama or film project targeting international streaming platforms, a music release designed for global charts, brand ambassadorships with multinational companies, a rebranding moment that reshapes public perception. Each option aligns with current industry trends and with the skill sets of both Tian Xuning and Ziyu. Hype or history in the making? Is this just another wave of online excitement, destined to fade, or are we witnessing the early stages of something much bigger? One thing is clear: names don't trend this hard without reason. Whether driven by strategy, timing, or genuine artistic evolution, the renewed focus on Tian Xuning and Ziyu suggests that 2026 may be more than just another year. It could be a turning point. Until official announcements arrive, the speculation will continue. And perhaps that's exactly the point. Stay tuned, because if the signs are right, 2026 might belong to Tian Xuning and Ziyu. Industry whispers grow louder. As the conversation stretches deeper into industry circles, whispers about carefully staged timing continue to surface. Several anonymous insiders quoted by regional entertainment blogs suggest that late 2025 to early 2026 is often used as a soft launch window, a period when names are intentionally resurfaced to rebuild narrative momentum before a full-scale reveal. For Tian Xuning and Ziyu, this could explain the sudden reactivation of fan accounts, the resurfacing of old interviews, and the renewed circulation of iconic clips that remind audiences why they mattered in the first place. A strategic pause, not disappearance. Fans have also begun reframing the idea of absence. Rather than seeing the quieter period as a decline, many now interpret it as a strategic pause, time spent refining skills, negotiating creative freedom, and preparing for a more mature phase of their careers. In modern Asian entertainment, long-term relevance increasingly depends on reinvention. Stars who successfully transition from idol popularity to artistic credibility often do so after stepping back from non-stop exposure.